Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing too bad myself. I wanted to come on here and just talk about something on my mind. A little bit of a more mellow video again. And basically, I've been thinking about how it seems like no matter how much money and success and resources you have, if you don't have one person who sees the vision, then none of it really matters. What do I mean by that? Well, think about all the big companies right now. Like, think about what the MCU has been like, for example, over at Disney before and after Stan Lee passed away. Like, they literally have infinite money over there, all of the talent that they could ask for, and yet somehow they can't write a good story right now. And it makes you wonder, like, I've been trying to figure out for a while what's going on and how you can mess up that badly. How you can take $250 million for a movie and make something that's not even interesting to watch. See the same thing over at Star Wars once they took over, like, once George Lucas stopped being involved. They've had a couple good ones from individual directors that really cared about Star Wars and put a lot of effort in, but overall, like, for the most part, no matter how much money they throw at it, it feels aimless. You know, you can look over at Apple, like, after Steve Jobs, they've done a little bit, but most of the innovation happened under his leadership. That's not really, like, even a hot take. I mean, hopefully they do a lot with, like, Apple Vision or whatever in the future, but yeah, for the most part, they've just been, like, coasting off of what he already did. Or to take it more into game development, into my field of work, think about Minecraft, how that just massively the most successful game ever started out by two people, Notch and Jeb, and once they sold it off and we're done with it, it's just kind of been coasting, right? Like, I mean, we still get updates, and some of them are good, some of them are pretty awesome, and some of them are alright, but for the most part, it's just like they're trying to coast and not mess up what was already there without adding too much to it, if that makes sense. And I've just been thinking about this because it's crazy to me how much impact one person can have on a creative endeavor. Like, no matter what the scale is, we're talking about examples like the most mainstream examples in different industries. And it's just like billions and billions of dollars and unlimited marketing, and all the like biggest names in an industry can't manufacture the simple organic process of one person who really cares about a story and follows through with it all the way. So why am I talking about this right now? Why does it matter? Well, first of all, I think it's kind of liberating because it tells you that you as an individual person, whatever story you have in your mind, you have what infinite resources can't give you. You have what an unlimited budget and all the writers in the world and all the directors in the world, or all the best game developers, or all the best music producers, whatever industry you're in, can't offer you. And that's a singular cohesive vision or a story that you can see that nobody else can see. And I think that's really an inspiring thought to have, that one person really can make that big of a difference, more than all of the biggest forces in the entertainment industry. And you see that as a result in game dev. Like, right now, a lot of the games that are popping off are indie games, more so than the big corporations, because the big corporations are churning out the same thing again and again and just trying to keep the, maintain the status quo, while random people that have these pictures in their head of what could be instead of just what already is are making bigger splashes right now. And that gives me a lot of hope in what I'm doing with some of my game dev projects that you guys are going to be seeing soon, because it tells me that I really can make a big difference, if that makes sense. Second, I guess it tells me that, like, even though I don't have a ton of money or a big team or a bunch of resources right now, I don't need that. Like, those things are not what determines the success of a project. I already have, and you already have, like I said, something so much more important than that. And so that kind of just liberates you to push forward and not worry too much about it, And then third, maybe you're just a gamer or just have other hobbies or whatever, and you're not working on any like big story or like creative endeavor or whatever, which more power to you, bro. You probably have much better mental health, which more power to you, bro. But I bet you that whatever stories you do enjoy and are really passionate about, be it a video game or a movie or whatever, I bet that you as a fan really understand and appreciate what is so good about that story more than any big corporation can or ever will. You know what I mean? Like that personal individual connection to a piece of art. It can't be faked, and it can't be replicated. It can only be experienced. So yeah, I don't know. Those are just a couple of thoughts off the top of my head. I felt like I had to talk about that. I'm really excited. I think that it's such a fun time to be a creative, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys what I've been working on. Till then, peace.